Hey everybody, Spencer Kyte here for Province Sports and Keyboard Kimura with the first of 5 videos this week, just talking about some of the fights on this UFC 202 fight card set to take place Saturday at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Obviously, you know all about the main event, the rematch between Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz. We will get to that later in the week, but I wanted to work from the bottom to the top, the way they will play out on Saturday night. Just identifying some of the fights that really jump out to me that I think are worth really checking out and tuning in for. The first one that I want to talk about now, welterweight battle between Neil Magny and Lorenz Larkin, sits as the Fight Pass featured prelim, so you need UFC Fight Pass to check this one out. Fight Pass is worth your time anyways, but to get to see this fight and various other ones throughout the rest of the year, you should definitely pick it up. This is a fight that Neil Magny is a guy that has climbed the ranks. He's got 10 wins in his last 11 fights and is really employing the take on whoever the UFC has for me mentality. He had asked for bigger fights than this. He was originally supposed to face Dun Young Kim, who is a fellow top 10, top 15 ranked fighter. He got hurt. Larkin jumps in. It is a dangerous matchup, and there was zero hesitation in Neil Magny staying in this fight and continuing to go forward. He is at a point in his career that he wants to just keep fighting. He's been the most active fighter in the UFC over the last 3 years. He wants to stay in there. His mentality, he told me last week, is win or learn, much like John Kavanagh's book title. Little plug for him. This is one of those fights, though, where a guy like Magny, who is trying to break into the top 5, trying to get some of those bigger opportunities, could run into trouble. Lorenz Larkin started his career as a light heavyweight prospect in Strikeforce. He holds a win over Robbie Lawler back in their middleweight days under that banner, and he's looked good since moving down to welterweight. So on a short notice fight with not really a lot of expectations and not really a lot of pressure on him, this is one of those fights where Lorenz Larkin can come in loose, can throw that kung fu style that we often see from him, and maybe upset the apple cart and work his way into the top 15 with an upset of Neil Magny. For more on this fight card, for more talk about this event and some more videos, stay tuned to Province Sports and Keyboard Kimura all week. We'll be back soon.